Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to elders of GMS. Much love to you brothers on the four corners of the planet, the elect, that's pushing this truth to further the elect and to further this end of this damn devil, man. The Most High set us up to push forth his words and to give the prophecies that are short to come to pass, okay? Through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Real quick, I'm going to show you these news stories and we're going to get into the scripts. Through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and I hope you brothers are edified.
That dash cam video helped provide a Bloomfield, New Jersey.
All right, right quick. This is a video that to show you that this is not our rest, man. Okay.
New Jersey man's innocence. It's a story we first broke at 7 Online.
This 30-year-old faced a number of charges, including eluding police and assault. Investigative reporter Sarah Walsh obtained the dash cam tapes, and she spoke exclusively with him. Sarah?
Well, Diana and Sade, quite a turnabout. All of the criminal charges against Marcus Jeter have been dismissed. 2 Bloomfield cops have now been indicted. A third quietly pleaded guilty to tampering and retired. It's all because of video the cops may have tried to hide.
Get out the car! Get out!
This is the Bloomfield Police Department's dash cam video that prosecutors say they never saw when they pursued criminal charges against 30-year-old Marcus Jeter. Notice his hands in the air. He was charged with eluding police, resisting arrest, and assault. And also notice who throws repeated punches.
If the tape hadn't surfaced,
I was going to be doing jail.
The incident began when cops were called to the Bloomfield home Jeter shares with his girlfriend. No charges were filed, and Jeter says he left after briefly talking to officers.
they say you were eluding them.
When they were behind me with the lights on, I pulled right over,
So you weren't trying to escape?
No, I wasn't trying to escape.
In a video from the first police car, prosecutors did see Jeter stops on the side of the Garden State Parkway. The cops pull out guns.
Why didn't you just get out of the car?
Because I was afraid. There was a cop on my left with a gun pointed at me, and there was one on my right side with a shotgun pointed. I'm afraid that I might get shot.
If you got out?
Mm-hmm.
The tape not initially turned over is on the dash of a second police car that comes from the opposite direction, crosses the median into ongoing traffic, and then strikes Jeter's car. There is no mention of that in any police report. When Jeter first told his attorney that part of the story,
it was incredible. I didn't believe his story at that particular point in time.
So you finally believed him then?
Yes.
The next thing I know, as he's coming on the car, the glass gets busted, and all the glass goes in my face.
Get out the car!
Your hands are up.
My hands are up. As soon as he opened the door, one of the officers reached in and just punched me in my face. As he's trying to take the seatbelt off, he's elbowed me in my jaw. And I'm like, ah! And he's like, stop trying to take my gun. Stop resisting arrest. Stop trying to take my gun. And as he's saying that, I just knew, and I was thinking in the back of my mind, like, okay, this is going to go wrong.
Get down! Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Why are you trying to get my gun? Get off my gun!
And right before when they opened the door about to put me in, the officer hits me in the back of the head again.
as soon as prosecutors saw this video, they dismissed all of the charges against Jeter.
Alright, man, I'm tired of watching this, man. You got bitch-ass niggas like Nate or you got Polite talking like, oh, this ain't my own white man, ain't my enemy. Man, fuck you, man. Yeah, he is. Watch when he start. This is the book of Micah 2, verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Man. Hey, that says for itself. You can't see it. Keep fucking moving. Place pisses me off.
Because this is highlights. I remember when I first saw it, because this is highlights. I remember saying to my staff in the kitchen in New York, and it was early in the morning, I said, who wrote this? This is not something you just threw together since November. And the president, to get this passed, went from hope to fear-mongering in the blink of an oath.
We're not moving quickly because we're trying to jam something down people's throats. We're moving quickly because we're told that if we don't move quickly, that the economy is going to keep on getting worse. We'll have another 2 or 3 or 4 million jobs lost this year.
Okay. They're not trying to jam anything down your throat. They're not trying to get anything by you. Okay? Now, I know I spent hours mocking the wasteful spending in this. It was easy. Millions of dollars on turtle tunnels. Remember that? Interactive dance software, ant research. It was almost too easy to mock this. And there was a lot of stuff that we did find. This is what led us to the Tides Foundation and the Apollo Alliance and to Van Jones, was this document. But we missed an awful lot, because we were all complaining about sidewalks to nowhere and studies on the effects of inequality among monkeys. I'm not kidding you, that's in here too. What we speculated at the time was, is he rushing, is he putting all this through, not because he thought turtle tunnels would help the economy, but because they knew there was enough turtle tunnels and ant research in there for fodder for the idiots, including me, that you'd miss some really important stuff. Much more important goals that didn't want anybody to focus on. I said that at the time. Contained in here is a machine, and you don't want them to turn it on. Do you remember me saying that about 2009? There's a machine in here, and you do not want to see this thing turned on. They've turned it on. They've turned it on, and I know what the machine is, at least one part of it, and it is horrifying. In February 2009, the Secretary of Education, Arne Duncan, praised this stimulus bill for including, and I want to show it to you so you know that it's not a conspiracy theory. I'll show you the exact quote. This is what he's praising here. From the stimulus bill, the $5 billion in the American Recovery and Investment Act, which states $5 billion shall be available for education finance incentive grants, section blah, 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 of the Elementary and Secondary Education Act. Okay? Got it? Now, Duncan described this one line as absolutely historic opportunity, and oh, it was. You and I would actually call this bribery. Race to the top. Race to the top gave the federal government billions of dollars to dangle in front of cash-starved local schools and saying, look, yeah, you know what, you're going to need to hire new teachers, right? All you have to do is just do a couple of things for us. Time of weakness and vulnerability, people signed up. Sign up. You can get all of this money. We'll help you do everything you want. And they signed. Now, of course, there's some strings attached. One of those strings was a provision that encouraged the bribed states to develop data systems for collecting large amounts of information on public school children. Oh, this one is harmless. If you don't recognize what the machine is, it's harmless. Remember I said they are building a machine? I don't know what it is, but they're building a machine right here. In the stimulus package, the state will establish a longitudinal data system that includes the elements described in Section 6014, blah, 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 the American Competes Act. What is that? I don't know. I have no idea what that is. No, just another piece to the machine. What is that? Well, Race to the Top, their executive summary, which is right here, the executive summary, has the use of data systems in it, right here. Data systems to support instruction, implementing a statewide longitudinal data system.
All right, this is the book of Daniel's. This is the book of Daniel's 9, 8, verse 25, verse 24. It says, "And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practices, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people." Who's the holy people? Israel, Yasharallah. Okay, holy, separate, man. He separated us, man. Okay, 25. He says, "And through his policies he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand." Hey, man, these devils are trying to steal us, man. To chip you, that says you're their property. Who do we belong unto? Do you not say the holy people? This is the book of Deuteronomy. It's the precept. Why are they trying to steal from us? How do I know that to be so? It's the book of Deuteronomy 7. It's the book of Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. It says, "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself," not unto Esau, not unto Ishmael, not unto these other nations, not unto this world, unto the Most High himself. That's why he's chosen us, man. He loves us, man. What the hell is wrong with you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man? Including all of us, man. We all went off, man. We all have fallen short. That's why you niggas need to not be high-minded, man, and be honored you have this grace and this gift that is so precious, man. Look what these devils are trying to do to you, man. They're trying to fucking chip you up and behead you. This is the devil, man. He's trying to steal you from the Lord. He's trying to make you unto himself. Read it again. "For thou art holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth." Damn Satan.
And where are the pictures of it? I think the pictures of it, I think, are in this one. So, 4 years after the stimulus bill is passed, we have a system here that we don't even know what it is, because you don't have this one yet. This just came out. All 50 states either maintain or are capable of maintaining extensive databases on public schools. Now, these databases will track all kinds of personal information, including, now this I want to show you, this is the Promoting Grit, and this is coming from the Office of Educational Technology, the U.S. Department of Education. See it right here at the bottom, U.S. Department of Education. This just came out, I think, in February, right? Is that right? I don't have the date on it, but it just came out. February 14th, 2013, so it just came out after the election. Now, it includes right here MRI machines for the classroom. What? MRI machines?
MRI stands for magnetic resonance imaging. Your doctor wants us to take some pictures of the inside of your body using a big camera that looks like this. This is called an MRI machine. My job as a technologist to help take these pictures.
This is the MRI table. It's where you will lie down while the MRI machine takes pictures of you. Depending on what part of your body we're going to take pictures of, we may put a piece of equipment around that part of your body. The equipment will help the camera know what part of the body has to be photographed.
But it also goes on to talk about we're going to be collecting health histories, income information, how much does each family make, voting status for the family, blood types, blood test results, homework completion, hair color, eye color, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, also whether your kid was premature at birth or not, if they have any birthmarks, even bus stop arrival times. Oh man, this is actually all the stuff that they can collect on your kid. Where would you store all this stuff, really? Oh yeah, that's right. They're building that huge data storage facility in Utah. This is the company, one of the companies that are collecting data on your kids in school, and these are the things that they can collect on your kid legally. Now you might say, it's against the law. You can't just take information about my kid and sell it to some corporation. Oh no, yeah, they can. Because they've bypassed Congress. They've basically rewritten federal privacy statutes. This is the groundwork for a national student database that will track your kid's personal information from preschool, and they say it will end at the age of 20. Now, at the time this bill was debated, I warned people, I warned the states, do not take the stimulus money. Watch. And the best thing we can do is take control and push the government back, the federal government, and empower ourselves at the state level. But I'll tell you, they are they know. The federal government knows, and anybody who takes this stimulus money, you're going to have a hard time backing out of things, because that's one of the arguments that's going to be used. Well, wait a minute, hang on just a second. You just took all this stimulus money. Okay, now you're telling me that the federal regulations don't last? I don't own the rights to my shows at Fox. I wish I did, but I don't. I know we talked about this stuff over and over and over again. The 1,073 pages of the Stimulus Act that was written by Van Jones and the Apollo Alliance, the Tides Foundation. It was never about saving or creating jobs. It was a ruse. It was never about, we got to pass this stuff because the economy is going to collapse. It was a radical, progressive agenda. And when I say progressive, there are liberals, and you'll meet one today, that voted for Barack Obama, thought I was a conspiracy theorist until he found this. Doesn't really want to be on this show. We don't agree. This is not a radical left agenda. This is a radical progressive agenda. I told you, warned, watch out for Tides, the unions, and anyone in the president's inner circle, like the corporations, including GE. More on their involvement on this in a second. But the inner circle wants the end of the capitalist system as we know it. Now, I know that sounds like crazy talk, but back when this desk was occupied by a guy in a wheelchair, FDR, there was another guy named Stuart Chase. Stuart Chase was big. He's a big progressive, and in his book that was printed in the 1940s is The Road We Are Traveling.
All right, we're going to get some scripts and we'll end out on that. You brothers can look at the rest of the video if you need be. This is Daniel's, or 2 Thessalonians. It's the book of 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 3. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 3, and it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come," it says Salakia. Let me read that again. "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." And he's being revealed right now. How? By the mouth of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And what is that? The elders on down. The men that he set up to come out here and push this truth and to wake you up. He's even made Esau make his tongue fall upon himself. They read that in Psalms. So that's showing you that the Most High is working for us. He's revealing this so we can get saved. We had to fall away. We had to become Gentiles. We had to. Now we're being redeemed back unto him to fulfill prophecy. Let's keep going down. It says, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, for that, or that is worship, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showeth himself that he is the Most High. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things?" And that's the prophecy. All right. So with that, I'm going to say all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I hope you brothers were edified. Double honors to elders of GMS. Much love to you brothers on the four corners of the planet, the elect. Just keep faith.